Hello and welcome back to the Bloodborne Blind Playthrough with me, Hollow, playing as the giant two-handed swordsman, I guess. The Holy Blade. Covered in blood. Speaking of covered in blood, I'm covered in blood. Just get this shit off me. That didn't do much. Covered on my gun, on my normal sword, my big sword, my hat, everything. God damn. But yes. Lots of lot happened last time, especially at the end. A lot of speculations and guesses were made as to the nature of the item that I found last time. And I thought it was really cool, guys, really interesting to see your theories and ideas, and I definitely learned a few things from it. I'm now back in central Yhar'gul because I had no blood vials left, so of course I went and gathered some, because it's going to be tough to progress with no heals. There's the area that I want to go straight to, which is going to be an easy teleport to go back to the abandoned workshop and then just drop down the rest of the hall. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing this episode. Going to make some nice progress, but I'm here in central Yhar'gul to speak to this fella. He's helped us, the old Irishman, or Scottishman, whatever, I think Irish. Yeah, he's helped us. He helped us a lot, actually, with giving us information and just general help, I guess. So I was wondering, if is he still alive? Has he got anything new to say? Turns out he is still alive.
Don't you worry about me.
But, sadly, that's all he has to say to me. Nothing new. Little bit disappointed. I just wanted to highlight the fact that because I ended up accidentally getting that that badge, the Crow Hunter badge that I talked about last time, and my shame as to how it ended up being that I got it and just failure. Yeah, we have a new merchant here, the dagger one, and that is because it sells her daggers. Or dagger, I guess, but technically it transforms into two. It's what I'm using my other playthrough, Blades of Mercy. Using it in the stream playthrough that I've been doing. I've only done one of those so far, and we kind of made it past... We beat the Blood-Starved Beast, and then I left it at that point. Didn't want to go further than I've made it in the playthrough on that character, so I will be doing more streams, playing using a skill-based character using the Blades of Mercy, which are fucking awesome. So look out for my streams of the... Bloodborne, of the Bloodborne, when I eventually and rarely do them, because I need to get far ahead in the actual blind playthrough that I'm doing now before I can stream more of it, because if I don't, then it's kind of awkward for me, and it just means basically I can't progress in the playthrough on stream if I've not done that in the actual blind playthrough already, due to the fact that, you know, it means I'd be seeing spoilers, and I don't want that. By the way, don't really know what the hell happened here. Old Yhar'gul, Church of Good Chalice, Cathedral Ward, Tomb of Uden, whatever. Why is it that I can't, why is it I can't go to that old abandoned workshop? There was a lantern there, and I did activate it. So another really lame thing that I learned about the Hunter's Crow badge and that character is that she was actually hanging around Uden Chapel for a little while, apparently sometime after I killed Blood-Starved Beast. You're right, mate. Careful, mate. You nearly hit me with that. Yeah, she was hanging around Uden Chapel after I beat Blood-Starved Beast, and I never even fucking saw her. She's so stealthy and in a dark black clothing and all that. Can you really blame me all that much? I don't think so, because, you know, she's pretty hard to spot. So yeah, she was apparently hanging around Uden Chapel for a little while after I killed Blood-Starved Beast, before I ended up seeing her fighting that hunter. And she was supposed to tell me about this hunter that she was going to attack and fight. And obviously, being that, you know, I didn't notice her, we didn't have that conversation, and then the fight happened in front of me, unexpected, so on and so forth. All quite disappointing, depressing for me to have made those mistakes. That was quite the nasty fall. My legs are broke now. Either way, hop down here. Ugh, these falls, man. These falls. It's wasting heals. Wasting them. Gotta use another one now. That beast isn't here, by the way. Seems it's a one-time kill, that weird Minotaur thing. Someone said in the comments something along the lines of you should have let it kill you. Something cool would have happened. But I don't know how reliable that is. Nonetheless, let's finally progress into this sort of ragtag lower class level of Yharnam. I say lower class when I came down here because look at the way that there's these rags lining the walls and hanging from the streets. This is something that's very common. It's just like, you know, people, you know, drying out their clothes, putting them on the washing lines. We see these shop signs here, basic shop signs and inns and stuff and pubs. You know, this is not a place where we're going to see many upper class type people, I don't think. Oh, that double hit though. No kill. No double kill. Oh, God, move please, character. Thank you. Oh my God, I hate these dogs. They hit you once, they hit you twice, and then there's a huge stagger. And then, fuck, those other guys nearly fucked me up. That was scary. Wasted a bunch of heals. 5 down the drain already. Good thing I went and got some, eh? I would be dead. Too much of a scrub for my own good. But yes, I believe that is a lower class area. Well, for those reasons. So instead of going down that back alley and coming up behind this guy, we've come up in front of him now. Whatever this fucking guy is weird as shit. We still don't know the nature of him, but he's clearly something magic related. And we saw some similar stuff. Oh God, no! Holy shit! Dude hit me once and I was gone. Whoa. What? What the fuck? I'm in a cage. I'm in a prison cell. Or something. I'm trapped here. Yahar'gul. Unseen village. What? Fuck your pots. There's a message there. It's conveniently just a door right here. I guess it's locked. Nope. Alright. Whoever put us here, I guess that weird guy that sort of crushed us. Didn't kill it. He did not actually kill me. Perhaps that's why he's so insanely strong, eh? So there's a hunter here in this unseen village. Fellow hunter. Dragged here just like me. But he did not make it. Madmen toil surreptitiously in rituals to beckon the moon. Uncover their secrets. There are those that are performing rituals to beckon the moon. The moon is close tonight is a line I've heard before. Very close. The hunt will be long. The closer the moon is, I think the more werewolf related stuff there is. Which means that law we saw, the 1/3 of an umbilical cord, beckon the hunters and conceived encounter with a pale moon. It's something to do with the moon. There's a lot going on to do with the moon. There's something wrong with that, the moon. He's been tortured. His head was put inside of that. He was starved. Listen to the music. Oh, it just stopped. It was like as if on cue when I looked at that guy. It's like, holy shit, he's been tortured. It's so dark in here. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna need it, aren't we? It's too dark in here. There we go, that's much better, isn't it? Much fucking better. There's 2 ways to go. Down. Or up. I can hear something. There! Fuck! Oh, it was one of those fuckers. It gives you sweet loot. There's a fuck ton of these big guys. I think we're inside of a church. Or something like that. Alright, fine. If going up is going to lead me to the exit, I'm going to avoid going up. For now. For now. So the wall here was broken. That's our escape route. What goes down deeper here?
Oh, merciful God, help me. In the name of the healing church, cleanse us of this horrible dream.
Hello? Someone's down here. Someone who's not happy to be here. She's part of the Holy Church. She's wearing the uniform. Hello?
Oh, please leave me be. Don't take me, please.
Take
Oh,
you.
please, dear God.
These monsters, whatever they are, they're capturing hunters, and they're dragging them down here. They're doing some sort of ritual for the moon to make the moon come closer, right? Whatever we don't know why specifically they want to do that, but that's what they're doing. And perhaps it requires the sacrifice of hunters.
Oh.
Perhaps if I don the church clothing, I think she won't look at me. I think she thinks I'm one of those monsters. But just in case, see if she reacts differently.
By your garb, the healing church, you've come to save me. Oh, thank you, dear saint. I have no words to express my relief. You can take this, at least.
Thanks.
It's sure to please an upstanding member of the church like you. Oh, thank you so much, dear gods. Thank you so much. I was seized on the street by the hulking brute in the cathedral ward.
Just like me.
Locked up here. There were many others, but they've been taken away. And I've heard moans echoing in the distance ever since.
They're taking them, and they're torturing them or something.
So, the hunt is on tonight?
Yes, it is.
Then the streets are perilous, and every door will be shut tight.
Yep.
Perhaps it isn't my place to ask, but do you know somewhere that
Yes,
might take
yes,
me
we
in?
do. We do know somewhere. Uden Chapel.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll set out as soon as I can.
I'll clear the way for you.
I pray for success on your hunt.
Thank you.
Kind hunter.
No problem. Anything else?
I'll set out.
No.
Kind.
Good luck. I hope you live. But look at that. NPCs confirmed. Do 100% react differently depending on your clothing. Very interesting. Something we'll have to test a little bit more. Perhaps using this skirt. Oh my god, imagine if someone reacts differently to you because you're fucking cross-dressing. That'd be amazing. I would love that. Frenzied Cold Blood. Level 7 Cold Blood. And it's now referred to as frenzied compared to the thickness. Frenzied blood echoes. It's manifest. Alright, hang on, sorry. A thick droplet of cold blood containing blood echoes, used to gain blah blah blah. A strong will produces thick blood. Doubtless the product obsession, a potent source of human strength. But the frenzied cold blood has a different, look to it and description. A rich droplet of cold blood containing blood echoes. This manifestation of madness comes from a mind teetering on the very brink, but has a sane mind ever produced anything of true significance? Perhaps not. Not in this world. Whoever this was, they became mad. And they're clearly a hunter, just like that one, but not necessarily from the Healing Church. It's not just Healing Church hunters they've gathered here. They grabbed me, for one. They grabbed this guy. He doesn't look like he's from the Healing Church. And apparently there were many, many others. So they're up here. They're up here. Captured just like me. And I don't know if we're going to make it in time to save them. But We gotta try. I didn't check this, by the way. Huh! Holy shit, this place is so fucking cool. Oh! 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 You clever bastards! Alright, no. There's something on its back, a hunchback. Like a second person, a second head. At very least, there's 2 heads on this thing. It made me look left because one ran by. So I went and looked in and looked left. And I got grabbed in the back. Clever fucking bastards. That level design, though. Absolutely glorious. Absolutely glorious. This is a goddamn Souls game to its core. Amazingly so. Much better than Dark Souls 2. So I wanted to talk about why I'm a bit salty towards Dark Souls 2. Compared to that of Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1. And I don't really have the time to cover it right now. You know, I'm trying to fucking defend myself. This is amazing. But the point is, they did many different things in Dark Souls 2 to the rest of the series. It lost the heart of the game for me. And you see amazing shit like this in Demon Souls, in Dark Souls 1. And nothing of its nature in Dark Souls 2. In Dark Souls 2, it felt like it was just like some sort of shitty version of the game that just had like a straight story. Oh, I've reached the maximum storage for Quicksilver bullets. Interesting. So this is one of the guys. It seems they're... Oh my god, look. There's blood all over the bottom. Whoa. There's blood all over the bottom of that bag. They're capturing people and dragging them here in those bags. That's not a gun. This is a gun. Trying to get the fucking... Oh my god, it took half my health off and it tapped me. This is unreal. This thing is so fucking strong. It's crazy. There's so many of them in here as well. They're just fucking so strong. Point was, it just felt like the story was straightforward. The gameplay had been dumbed down. PvP was better because there was less lag, admittedly, compared to the other Souls games. But the core of the game felt wrong, and I was very disappointed by it, basically. That's why I'm salty about it. It's not necessarily a bad game, and if it was the only Souls game in the series, it would have been good, but nowhere near as good as the rest. And that is why I'm a big big hater, in fact, I guess, of Dark Souls 2. Still a good game. I'm still going to play it in the future. It's just not as good as these. Because, I mean, look at this shit. This is fucking amazing. Ain't nothing like this in Souls 2. Oh my god. He jumped right through the tiny hallway, the doorway. At least it was kind enough to... Oh my god! Whew. Okay, that's a grab attack, I guess. At least it was kind enough to give me 6 blood vials there earlier. Nope. I'm only doing this power attack because it's pretty much the only thing that staggers it. And I ain't risking shit. Right now, I'm fucking on edge, leaning forward. Taking this fucking seriously. There's more bullets over there. Get my gun out just in case I need to do a quick visceral attack. All of these urns Could be used for incense burning, I suppose. But none of them are. They don't want to keep the beasts away, it seems, at the moment. But they have the means to do so. Ooh, look at this. A cracked wall. An escape route, perhaps. Or a trap. Someone's dug their way out here. There's no going back when I drop down there, but that's an escape. This is the way out of this place. But I'm not fucking abandoning those hunters. No way. I'm going nowhere. These people sleeping on the floor are in high-class clothing. Shirts, fancy, Look how long his right arm was. Holy shit! Fancy clothing. Clearly not here against their will. It seems. Maybe they are. But his left arm there, this one, way longer than that one. Way longer. Much hairier. He was transforming into a beast. Yeah, you can see this one has it as well. Maybe he wasn't transforming into a beast. Maybe he was transforming into the monsters we are facing down here. Okay. There's the escape route. Left open for whoever that holy hunter was. She's free to go. I can see the light of a lantern. And I can hear one too. He must be near. Let's finally delve out. Strike out! Strike back! Two big mother truckers there. Two at once? No thank you. Big building. Looks like a church type building. It was down in the lower area just grabbing people. That's the thing. But look at this statue. The smaller ones on its side. Screaming. But its arms are so big. Perhaps that is the old one. Or the god, right? Whatever it's called. Oh, the 1/3 in build called the Great One. Perhaps this is some sort of church. Or worship of this Great One. The Great One looked alien to me based on that tentacle thing. This looks alien to me. It's got all those eyes. It must have like 50 eyes there. It makes sense. It brought the pale moon, right? The Great One. This is a sort of group that worships the moon and or something along those lines, and is trying to pull it close. It seems to line up. Lantern right there, but I do not trust it. Nightmarish rituals crave a newborn. Find one and silence its harrowing cry. So, these rituals crave a newborn. You must find one and kill it. They crave it, but that doesn't mean they didn't already get it. So there must be a newborn somewhere out there, and my job is to kill it. Referring back to this, every Great One loses its child and then yearns for a surrogate. I think it has a child. A Great One had a child and it's somewhere out there and I have to defeat it. This must be the Great One. How thin its body is. Holy shit, this is creepy. I can't help but feel like I'm about to be grabbed. Look, there's another one. That looks like a child to me. Tortured by the feet of this thing. Does not open from this side. What about this door? Does not open from this side. Alright. I ain't fighting two of you, don't be stupid. Enjoy the poison, my friend. Enjoy it. It's for you. Whoa! Big jump there, mate. I'm up the stairs. Go up the stairs. There you go. Well done. So fast. Oh, fuck. Thought that was going to reach it. He's dying. Poison's in his veins. Ow. Hit me fucking once. Half my health gone. Poison ran out. He's dead. One down. Nice! We can upgrade our weapon at last. Is there a body in that bag? I think there is. Look at the way it moves. There's a fucking body in that bag. I am so tense. This is so creepy. I'm completely enthralled by this. This is really fucking cool. That was weird. Come get it. A few more of those and I'll have you. Oh! Fuck that noise. I know you were going to do another, so I just went for a quick attack. There we go. Nearly got him. There we go. Dead. He wasn't nearly as bad as the other one. We can farm these guys for the upgrades, but I say the word farm loosely because I'm not sure how much I could kill these guys without getting wrecked. Look down. This is where we were before, right? Killing those men who were turning into beasts. Moon. This could be it. This could be the lore we were seeking. A secret symbol left by Carol and Runesmith of Bergenworth. A transcription of Moon, as spoken by the Great Ones inhabiting the nightmare. There's the dream, but there's also the nightmare. Is this the nightmare? Are these the Great Ones? The Great One that inhabit the nightmare are sympathetic in spirit and often answer when called upon. There is some sort of god to someone. But they're actually a god that answers. A god that will actually, you know, come to a summon. Son of a bitch. You're deformed. Alright, mate, I'm sorry I called you deformed. Good, I needed pebbles, I was quite low on them. Watching for these ambushes. I trust not a single corner of this place to not be grabbed by one of those freaks. That's why I'm on maximum health. Something's coming. Thanks. That's what I was looking for. Bud inspection. Hey, it's still alive. Damn, son, you got a lot of health. Alright, you gone now. We're outside. We're on the streets. We're in the middle of the valley, but higher up than Old Yharnam. This is the building we were captured and taken to. right here. That mass, it is big. Alright, what's this say? Behold, a pale blood sky. Someone found the pale blood. It was achieved. Holy crap, this is creepy. We must be in the nightmare. The black-hooded iron helm, the Yahar'gul black garb. These are the clothings of someone who lives here in the hidden or lost village, which is where we are now. Iron helmet worn by hunters of the unseen village. So this is the hunter garb of the unseen village. The hunters of Yahar'gul answer to the village's founders, the School of Menzies. Hunters in name only, these kidnappers wear these black hoods low to shadow their eyes. They're not hunters in the same sense I am. They're just kidnappers who hunt people. This helm is made of metal, a rarity for hunter garb, and has high defense, but only against physical attacks. So that's why they take so little damage. And I can put this on and protect myself from blunt damage. A thick black pullover worn by hunters of the unseen village. The hunters of the Yahar'gul answer to the village's founders, School of Menzies, hunters name, blah blah. Okay. Designed primarily to defend from physical attacks, the binding of thick rope serves both to protect its wearer and restrain his foes. They can use the rope on the go. They're simply kidnappers. Holy shit, it looks cool though, doesn't it? I was like, that's not an iron helm, it's just a cloth hood. But no, look, the iron helm. I see now. I see now. Those people on those chairs with that torture device on the head, it wasn't a torture device, it was the iron helm. They were hunters. And they died. Why? This dog, this mangy dog, looks a bit different than the normal ones. Not willing to fight it. More like a wolf. Here it comes. I was expecting an ambush or a roll. They died here as though in prayer. And you can note that every single one of these three bodies here, they're wearing the same clothing as that person we saved. The hunter from the Holy Church. They died looking as though if in worship in front of this door. For now it's closed and we're going to have to find a way to open it. Perhaps I'm not ready. Alright guys, we're going to have to leave it there. I'm so sorry to do this to you, but we're going to have to leave it there. This is so fucking cool. So many questions. Let me know what you think. Look how big the building is that we were captured in. Note those statues, by the way. The humans. And the weird sort of gross eye thing. The great ones. And there's no real like markings or drawings or indications of what's behind this door for us, really. Alright guys, this is today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. I've been Hollow, you've been you, and I will see you next time for some more Bloodborne action. This has been fucking cool today. More soon. See you next time, guys.